Excuse me, Carlos.
Yeah.
Can I speak with you for a minute?
Yeah.
Carlos, you've been traded to the Tigers. This is Jay Palmer's number. He's the traveling secretary for the team. He's expecting your call. We'll take care of everything.
Is that it?
Yes.
Okay.
Mags?
Hey, Billy. I know I've been struggling lately, but, second half of the season, definitely turned it around. Ricky and I have been working on some things in the bullpen.
I need you to stop getting dressed.
Traded?
I'm sorry for the crap news. I know it hurts. Mike, I can't have 26 guys in the clubhouse.
I get it. I get it.
Okay. Thanks.
Hey, Ricardo.
Hola, señor.
Hola. This must be a bit of a shock, I guess.
Hello to all, and hello to you, my fellow co-host, The Chain, my other top scorer. How are we feeling this week?
Boy, is it a good view from up here.
It certainly is.
The boys came to play in week 4. They heard what I had to say about some positional variance metric or something like that, and they said, let's set the record straight.
Yeah, Drake London said, PV, how about you PV these nuts? And all your guys went out there and they did their thing. Is that my headline? No, but it should have been. Cooper, do you want to know what I had for one of my headlines? Or for one of my headlines?
I would love to.
I don't write these things. This is what I get in the mail. We're just reading off what comes in the mail.
Completely different people. Yeah.
I'm going to stick right there. My first headline, Jackson 5. Are you familiar with the Jackson 5?
I am.
Are you familiar with their hit single, Easy as 1, 2, 3? I think it's just 1, 2, 3.
I've heard it once or twice.
Perfect.
Maybe
You must have been
3 times.
blasting that in your locker room. Because I don't know if you've noticed, it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Drake London, Ashton Genty, and number 3, George Pickens. Happens to be all of their numbers. How do you like that? What do you get, 161 this week? If you want to make a full Jackson 5, you can throw Bo Nix in there. The game was already decided, but you can throw Bo in there. And if you really need a 5th member, Cooper, I think you got somebody on the bench who just wanted to be part of the fun, who just wanted to be part of the band.
You need to hang up that computer call. Come over here and kiss me on my hot mouth. I'm feeling romantical.
Man, will it feel good while it's happening.
Darren Waller goes out there and gets 2 Tutteronis. Is he in the lineup next week?
I can say this because this episode won't drop for a few days. I am in talks about clearing the starting spot on the team for him.
Yeah, in talks. Everybody and their mother knows it. Are you kidding me?
Also, I don't know if this was just a me thing or this is just how Jimmy plays this season. Every single touchdown he taunted me on ESPN. I was out at my good friend's new son's baptism, and I come back and I've got Tyler Warren taunted, Bucky Irving taunted. Just incredible.
He's taunting at the baptism? I can't believe this. That's its own sub-headline.
Anyways, my headline. The Great Pumpkin brought it early.
Sure. I'm very excited.
Yeah. Ashton Genty returning to his collegiate form and his trademark Michael Myers stance for the first time this season. Not a coincidence to then go out and drop 138 yards and a touchdown on the ground with 2 more via the air, a total of that 33.5 like you mentioned.
Yeah. Cooper, are you a gambling man? You certainly look like you've been on the books a few times.
I don't gamble myself. I think it's a slippery slope that I've chose to stay away from, but boy, could I get degenerate quick if I did.
Sure. I, however, have no such reservations about that. Cooper, I'm sure you're though familiar about the game craps, right? You know, when you're around the table and some guy just has the hottest hand and he's a hot shooter. Everybody's betting. It's a good time. Everybody's got money. Everybody's winning. Ready? Well, guess what? Chris right now, he has the hottest hand in the league. This guy is the luckiest man you've ever seen play fantasy football. He is bringing his luck from last year that carried him into the playoffs into this year, into the first 4 games. It's insane. He's the third lowest points for. Third lowest points for, and he's 3-1. First lowest in points against at 387. Get this. If he had played Matt every single week, who has yet to score under 100, that would have been a harder matchup. Matt has scored 388 this whole year. Chris has only encountered 387. Like, this is absurd stuff that we're seeing right now.
It's gerrymandering. It's collusion. I don't know what it is.
Dude,
it's
craps
crazy.
is also what I happen to think of this entire situation. I think it's a bunch of craps.
It's good, Brian. I'm dressed this way not because of any degenerate gambling habits, but to kind of get into the Irish spirit. A little bit of an Irish mobster going on here.
Yep.
There was a game in Ireland this weekend. My headline, Bloody Sunday.
Oh, good historical reference.
Kenneth Gainwell rushed the ball 19 times, 99 yards, and 2 touchdowns on an early Sunday morning after Caden has the foresight to offload Jalen Warren to you, pick up Gainwell right away, and then still get smacked by Green Bay on
Insane.
Sunday Night Football.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, not much of a sweat there at the end.
Caden has been beaten and bloodied a few times this season. I especially, thought this was going to be the year that he was going to break out and we were going to see some phenomenal play from him.
He's got a great team. I think we'd both say he's got a great team. He's got a lot of upside on his team. You look at his roster, it's like, geez, this guy's got everybody. What the hell's he's got to pull it together at some point here.
You got any more headlines for us?
I don't, but Cooper, can you hear that?
Just softly, yeah.
But I'm on that new shit. They say they gon' ride me. See me never do shit, cause they know that's the reason they gon' end up on the news clip. Audemars on my wrist, bust down. We poppin' bottles like I scored a winning touchdown. Remember me dead broke, look at me up now. I run my city from South Philly back to Uptown.
Hey.
Hello, Bert. How are you?
I can't hear anything.
Whoa! Whoa, it's LeBron's third leg. Where did you come from?
I just stumbled in. I don't know.
Oh, we gotta lock the door next time. Make sure you don't do that anymore. Brett, how are you doing?
Today is a good day. Today is a good day. Yesterday was a bad day.
Yeah,
something happened.
Let's start with today. How are you gonna sleep tonight?
Oh, that's a great question.
I'm gonna sleep pretty good. Yeah, the tides are turning.
Let's address the elephant in the room. You took John behind the shed and you had your way with him. Was this something that was his idea or was this something that was your idea? Because I think it was probably John's.
Well, he did say gimme. I said James Cook is available. John said gimme. And I said, let's go.
Got him. We fucking got him.
I had seen earlier in the week that John and Jimmy were conspiring to do a trade involving Bucky Irving. That sounded pretty good to me. The JSN Tony Pollard combo seemed like something that could work for my team. And then after Tyreek, after he died last night, I thought I need to do something. And then John, so it was
premeditated assault is what we witnessed today.
I knew it was the possibility, and I jumped at the opportunity. And I think, I mean, John and I got a deal done. It's hard to say as of today who the winner was. You never know. I fully expect JSN to have some career-ending injury at practice tomorrow, but if that doesn't happen, I feel pretty good. First, I want to apologize because I kind of left both of you on red for a bit.
There's the apology. I think, sorry to interrupt, but I think I've texted you maybe 4 or 5 times and I've been left on red. I'll throw some out there and you won't respond. I'll be like, I guess Brett didn't like that one. Come back next week. Come back next week with something.
John was spewing a lot. I got a lot from him, and I just didn't really have the time to try to consider some of the other offers that were out there.
What did you say to the guys last night in the locker room after back-to-back weeks with massive injuries for some of your star players? How do you rally the younger guys, the rookies, the bench warmers in that moment?
I had nothing for them. It was a disaster. It was chaos, some would say. I had, because there was 2 Monday night games, I had the Broncos on one screen, and I was like, oh, I can add both to my YouTube TV screen and watch both at the same time. I did that, and I see everyone in the Miami game on one knee, and I was like, I wonder who that's about. That could be about anybody, probably. It was Tyreek.
Any words for James Cook and Tyreek as the door hit them on the ass on the way out of your team?
It's crazy to have to play him this Sunday. That's just, I didn't even know that was a thing until you mentioned it in the chat. I didn't know that John and I were playing this week. And I am not looking, my team still is complete ass, by the way. I'm projected 112. I've got Justin Fields at my quarterback. My running backs, it's not what you want. It's not what you want. I did not know I was playing John, and I'm scared to play James Cook again. He's been a beast. I can't be convinced that he's going to score 22 plus points a game going forward. And I just, basically where I was at was with Tyreek out, I had no flex player at all. Like I had nobody in that position.
Nothing.
And I needed 2 players for 1, and I got 3. And Kittle was the cherry on top. That was like, John literally threw out a tight end. He's like, you can take any of my tight ends.
John literally threw out a tight end.
Yeah, originally I wanted Quinshon and JSN for James Cook. And he said no. And I said, all right, I'm getting other offers. Let me think about it.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'll throw in a tight end. But I was like, all right. And I want to let the rest of the league know, I have 2 tight ends. I'm looking to make another move. Somebody who needs a tight end, hit my line.
A few rapid fire roster questions for you. Did Justin Fields earn the starting spot last night moving forward?
I got that written down right here.
God, man. You know, as a Bears fan, Justin Fields is just not who you want. I feel like any given week, he could give you 3 points. He could give you 30. And it's going to be, I'm going to have to ride with it.
Are you willing to go on air, on the record, and say you've given up on Sam Laporta for the season?
Oh, wow.
No, he's a great tight end and he's worth a lot. So somebody trade with me.
There it is. I have a comment on that. I did flip to the next week and I did notice you did put him in your flex there. You are planning to run maybe a 2 tight end play. You've already put him in there. I saw that.
It just has to do with bye weeks. I'm trying to navigate the bye week world the best I can.
You did avoid a nasty bye week with me. James Cook was on bye against me. And I am pissed about that's not the case anymore. But you know what? That's all right.
Brett, RJ Harvey finally made some headway in the backfield last night against the Bengals. Do you plan on keeping both the Broncos running backs throughout the season?
Yeah, I have a sneaky feeling that Dobbins is going to go down and RJ Harvey's going to be a surefire RB1. That's my prediction. I really like having both of them because like I said, if one goes down, whether it could be Harvey, but it seems like Dobbins. I drafted a bunch of washed players, Cooper, as you know. Dobbins is injury prone, and if he goes down, I'm really happy to have RJ Harvey.
One final roster question for you. If you could go back to that fateful day in Chicago, who would you pick at the 1-3, knowing what you know now?
Oh. Well, hindsight, I mean, I think I would take Puka. I think Puka would be the wide receiver to choose instead of Jettas, but
McCaffrey?
Puka, CMC, and then maybe Bijan at the 3. I'm just trying to do first round picks there.
Bijan was gone. Bijan was gone at 2. So
if we're doing a redraft format, then Puka would.
Brian, you don't get to redraft. Only Brett gets to redraft.
So he's taking whoever's on the board here? You gotta flush out these questions.
That was the question.
Summer has come and passed. The innocent can never last. Wake me up when September.
Bit of a historical question here, Brett. I did go back in the records. Each year before this, you've started 3-1. You've always been a hot starter, and I know that because you've always been one spot ahead of me in the rankings. It's always been very annoying these past 3 years. It's 1-3. I mean, are you getting back? If you do get back, strong case for Coach of the Year. Very strong. I think you might be making your case early.
I mean, this is my move. This was my move. Like you said, I've never been in this position in this league, and I knew something needed to happen. So it really kind of banks on Kittle. I think Kittle's going to be the player that I need to step up and be my tight end. And if you can do that, look out for me in the second half of the year.
Brian, you brought up history. This league has a history of late season bursts from the eventual winners of the year. I went on a 6-game winning streak to even before playoffs for the 2023 season. John started the season, 2-5 last year, and then won 6 of his last 7.
He did.
What did you just pour in your drink?
Don't worry about me. My own thing.
Okay, here's the question for you then. What does a successful season look like starting today?
I think making the playoffs. That's all I can ask for at 1-3. I'm not going to win the league in the regular season.
Why not?
But in the regular season, but I just got to make the playoffs and let the team do the work.
You think the Coopers going to keep doing what they're doing? No, I don't think so. There's plenty of spots open. I mean, Cooper, that was a Ben Johnson-esque question last year. Remember when he came up and he argued with that reporter at halftime? That's what kind of question that was.
Here in the second half.
So you need to change what you're doing.
I don't know. You think so? We're going to be just fine.
I'm going to ask him a more specific question. Your next 3 games are brutal. You got to play James Cook next. The game after that, Justin Jefferson is on bye. And then in week 7, you got to play me, and I get Rashee Rice back that week. I mean, how many of those games are you winning?
3.
Yeah, I'd love to hear it. Absolutely. Cooper, is that all your questions?
Yeah, I think I'm satisfied.
Good. Then we're going to roll right into the matchup of the week. And guess what, Brett? You've just been flexed into prime time. You've been flexed into prime time with a move like that. Yeah. You said 3-0. What are your keys to the game here? How are you going to win this fucking game?
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I don't know. I think it's going to be on the legs from Justin Fields. If he doesn't have a rushing touchdown, if he doesn't do that, I'm not winning.
Just for me, this is an emotional battle. I'm not going to give you any stats. I'm not going to give you any analysis. I'm not going to say any of that. John is favored in almost every positional category at the moment. The only 2 he aren't is Michael Pittman and JSN. Fine, he probably got that one. And then it's Patrick Mahomes and Justin Fields. And it's giving the edge to Justin Fields there. Every other position, John is winning. It's just, I mean, it's an emotional game. It's a game of the coaches. I think purely you're a better coach than John. I'll say that right here. I'll come out and I'll say it right now. I think you out-coach John in this game. I think John gets one last middle finger from Tony Pollard. Probably like 112 to like 110-ish.
That's a low scoring battle. But if that's what it takes, that's what it takes.
Yeah.
I respect what you did with the trade. I like what you did there. John is not an easy opponent to beat right now. His lowest points for in a given week this season is higher than 4 of our managers' highest points for in a week this season.
It's tough.
His lowest is 121. I think we're going to see a bit of a regression there. Probably about 115 is the floor of his team right now. So you've got to be able to surpass that. I think in order to do so, J.K. Dobbins needs at least 2 goal line carries converted for touchdowns against a stout Philly defense is really scary. And then Amon-Ra going against a Cincy defense that is going to be on the field for about 80% of the game. It's a tall order. I think John takes this one. I don't think James Cook has a good game, though. I think his loyalties lie with you, but the roster as a whole gets it done.
Wow. That Minnesota game? Overseas, by the way. Crazy stuff. Yeah, that's something you got to think about. Also, can you tell RJ Harvey to just have your boys communicate? If they're on the same team, give Dobbins the points and the touches there. He's on your bench. Taking points away from Dobbins. I know you're pissed about that game last week. I would be.
It's a Bucky Rashad situation, and if I can speak from experience, just drop one of them. Save yourself the trouble.
Just drop them. You know what? As a guy who needs a running back, drop one.
Sure.
Man,
Sure.
I also have insider knowledge. Insider knowledge that John already knows what's coming. He does not want this. He does not want it this bad. I was texting back and forth with John today after the trade, and he hit me with this statement. He must have forgot who he was talking to. This is every statement is you know, it's viable in the media. He comes out here and he says this. I'll read it right verbatim. After winning last year, honestly, just making the playoffs would be nice. From John? Are you kidding me? This is going to get back to the guys in his locker room. He doesn't want this as bad? Absolutely not.
He's content.
Yikes.
He's content. He is absolutely content.
Gentlemen, it's time for our bonus segment.
Bonus segment? Let's go.
Tough questions aside, now it's just tough decisions from the two of you going head to head. You two are competing in the Olympics, the Summer Olympics specifically. You are going to be rostering a team, a country, if you will. I'm not going to let you choose your countries because that could get political pretty quick. But you two are competing against each other. You are going to roster 5 NFL logos or mascots as your team. Once you have
he's
both...
Googling. I heard him click. He's pulling them up right now.
You may look up a list of all 32 mascots. You may not do anything beyond that.
What if I don't?
You are going to go back and forth in a draft style, choosing your players. Once your rosters are set, I am then going to give you 5 Olympic events, and you have to tell me which of your players are competing in those events. Head to head, we will decide the winners of each matchup. Someone's going to come away with the... I don't know, you don't really win something in the Olympics. You get a gold medal, but there's no, like, champion trophy, is there?
The gold medal?
I will take the gold medal as well.
You're not gonna?
Okay.
Put in the comments down below who you think won. Sure.
Brett, you are our guest. Please, your first draft pick.
Brett's going to take the Cleveland Brown helmet 101.
A Brown? What am I? Is there an event yet, or do I not know the event?
You can't draft the Brown. You cannot.
You don't know the events until after all of your players are selected.
Alrighty.
Give me a bear.
I'll one up you and I'll give you a lion.
Why don't you give me a charger?
If you can tell me what is a charger
is,
then sure.
A charger is, I'm thinking something fast, like an electric bolt.
Ooh, like
an
electric
not what a charger is. You are not an electric bolt.
He could be an electric bolt.
He can be a charger as in like a medieval horse, but you cannot be a lightning bolt.
Is that what that is?
That's their logo.
And you call yourself a Chargers fan?
I thought it was a horse for like the longest time.
I said a medieval horse. It's like part of the cavalry.
Yeah,
Since I didn't know what that was, can I choose a different one or am I stuck?
This is a mess.
Brian will let you Brian, Brian can decide if he wants to let you switch or not after you say what you're switching to.
Yeah, go ahead. It'll make it easier on our audience.
Falcon. Give me a Falcon.
Whatever. I think you really left something on the board here. I'm taking a Titan.
Titan.
A Titan, yes.
I'll take a Giant. Give me a Giant.
I figured that would be the next pick. I like that. It's a great combatant. God.
I know my next pick. I know it.
Give me a Dolphin.
Dolphin.
Give me a Dolphin. Give me a Dolphin.
It's the only aquatic.
Yep, I just realized that. Up, swimming element.
Give me a Buccaneer.
Oh, yeah, because he's got a ship.
Yeah, they can traverse the water pretty easily.
You're out of your damn mind. Give me a Jet. I'll take a Jet.
You cannot have a Jet.
What do you mean? You're outlying. Okay, that's the second logo. You said pick one from all the logos. It's a Jet.
You can't have a physical jet.
Does it have to be an animal?
You will lose whatever round you compete in with that if you have a jet.
What the hell is this? What if it's the high jump? I was thinking the high jump. That's an easy win.
No, we're talking literal here. We'd put the jet on the tarmac, put a stick next to it. It's not jumping over it. Yeah, I'm doing you a favor here.
We are literally picking the jet here. We're going to take a Green Bay Packer. I think they're tough.
A Packer, yeah.
What a
meat packer.
Terrible. What a terrible pick.
And I realize the optics of that pick. I think he may come in handy. He's my gadget guy.
What can a Redskin do? Is that
whoa?
Too much?
No. He's that whoa. Hang on a minute.
Sure.
Oh my God. If you take the Redskin, I'm taking the Brown.
Give me the Redskin. I don't know. The Commander? Where are they? Team?
You can have a Commander.
Don't act like they haven't been the Commanders for like 2 years now.
All right. Brian, your final pick, sir.
The command. Fine, I'll take the. Give me the Cowboy. Give me the Cowboy.
Cowboys and Packers to round it out. All right, gentlemen. I am now going to list off the events. You do not know future events before you tell me who is competing for you in the first. Your first event is equestrian.
Did any of us take a horse? Wait a minute. You'd have to ride the horse. That wouldn't work.
Give me the Commander.
How I was going to go with the Cowboy.
I think that's a really close one. I'm going to have to give the edge to the Cowboy in that instance, just given his familiarity with horses.
Should have taken an L on that one. I almost picked the Packer.
What is that?
Second event?
I can't wait to see what the Packer's going to play. I cannot wait.
Second event is the 100-meter dash.
Let me think. What do I even have? Jeez, I really wish you had a bolt of lightning for this one, huh? But
that's BM. I should have had a Charger.
To the line.
I'll take the Falcon.
That one goes to the Falcon. Easy.
I don't have any fast things. That's all right.
Event number 3, we have fencing.
Fencing? I'm not going the Dolphin. Don't worry. What do you have?
Oh, you took the Buccaneer.
I'm throwing the the Packer to the Wolves there. He's being run through.
Fourth event, currently 2-1 in favor of Brett. We have the shot put.
Okay, well, sure. I've got it. What do you think?
Give me the bear. It's a big boy.
What?
Give me the Titan. Just give me the Titan.
That's
give me my win.
It would have been very difficult to know between a Titan and a Giant who wins the shot put.
Now,
but to go bear is a really questionable.
Hang on a minute. We don't know this may not be an aquatic event.
I'm just purely speaking to event 4.
Oh,
the final event in which a Giant is competing against a Dolphin. We have the 400-meter freestyle.
No! It's too easy. The Dolphin was the key the whole time. We realized it too late. Oh, let's go.
There's no pick that beats a Dolphin.
No, there's no pick.
No.
That's it. It's an ultimate win. Unless, I don't know, the Seahawk might have something to say about that, but hard to give it to him.
Yeah. Well, gentlemen,
let the Charger
so who
play.
won? Who won the last time?
Brian won 3-2. 3 gold medals for Brian, 2 for Brett.
It's a shame.
Better luck next
have
time.
the Bolt. Yeah.
Should have had the Bolt.
Bolt versus Jet. Let us know in the comments below who would win that battle.
The Jet wins.
And with that, Ball and Chain and Brett.
Wow, Brett. Is that it? Wow. Wow. Wow.
it just didn't tickle me, Brian. I don't know. On both of
Where's
your looks.
Lightning McQueen?
He's in my bathroom. Yeah.